So, no, I wouldn't say I have a passion for HR.
Welcome back to Human Resources for the People. It's a human capital revolution. Today we're going to be talking about Martin Joseph Walsh, or Marty Walsh. It was the 29th United States Secretary of Labor under the Biden administration, and he is stepping down um, to join the National Hockey League's Players Association. So, a quick background: the United States Secretary of Labor is sort of what it sounds like. It's a position that governs the Department of Commerce and Labor. It governs the Fair Labor Standards Act of 1938, among other things. It's a pretty high level position. It's in the cabinet of the president. And Marty Walsh has been serving in this capacity since the beginning of the Biden administration. He is pretty interesting. So he started out as a labor leader in Boston and sort of worked up the ranks. He went to the state legislature. He was like I said, the Massachusetts House of Representatives, and then eventually got elected to the mayor of Boston in 2013. He championed on a lot of things that he couldn't deliver, which is, I don't know, sort of part and parcel of someone of his position. But he came up from the laborers union. He was elected the union's president pretty early on, and it stayed so until 2013, until he became mayor. So he's taken on this role as the Department of Labor secretary. He has been interesting. He's pushed a couple interesting things, including pushing micro unions, putting a higher force on AI, and a few other sort of uh, labor pet projects, union pet projects that have been pretty instrumental in labor. He hasn't seen a lot of change to the labor rates in his short time in office, right? So there hasn't been a lot of successes from organized labor with him in power, but he's dyed in the wool Boston Union man, and again he's leaving to join the National Hockey League's Players Association. It's just like the NFLPA, as well as the National Football League's Players Association, as well as involved with, as well as the NBAPA, right? So it's the union for these groups, for these players. What's kind of interesting is that he's replacing the fifth executive director of the NHLPA, Donald Fair. Fair is a very strong union activist for the Players Association. He's filling big shoes. This guy made an activist union and made a very strong one in the NHLPA, and you know did deliver Hall of Fame induction speeches, for example. So he's really sort of a powerful leader um, in this area. So I think this is an interesting change. Marty Walsh was a just absolutely fearless labor leader. Will his replacement in the Department of Labor be as fervent? I would imagine so, given the politics of the administration. But we'll see. They could go down some really dark and interesting paths, and for that, I'm a bit nervous for. I don't. I'm a little bit concerned about who exactly they would send in this position, but it is interesting. And for the NHLPA, I don't know. I think that he doesn't. It's very much a political job. It's not as much a direct negotiator job. This isn't a pound the table type position. The NHLPA leader is a person who is political. He is not a negotiator in any real sense. And that's what they're looking for out of Marty Walsh. That said, I think it could be good for the NHLPA and it could raise their status within the country. So I think that'd be interesting. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think, okay? Have a great day and see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.